Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO. Thank you Rooster, thank you for crowing. Let me know it is in fact Friday morning here in game, which means usually it would be the start of Friday sale day. But we actually had some pretty good selling yesterday at the old dairy, didn't we? We sold the horses yesterday, which got us 750,000. We made 214,000 from our property income, so our greenhouses, beehives, wind turbines, solar panels, all that sort of stuff made us quite a nice bit of money. And we got 1.4 million from harvest, from the soybeans to the dairy farm. And we also got 218,196 euros for the slurry from the biogas plant. So yesterday, all in all, was a very profitable day. So today, we're less occupied and concerned with sale day stuff. Sheep need water again. Cows need water and straw. Horses need water. Honestly, every time I load this save game, the water levels in the animal pens just go ballistic. Even if I've just filled them up, they go to crap. So we'll jump in our Freightliner. As I say, a man truck probably would have been better for doing like the greenhousey stuff and things, and replenishing and refilling those, but we have to make do with what we've got. And of course today as well is going to be a big important day, because we're going to have field 1 to harvest, field 3 to harvest, and that is about it. So we've got 2 fields to harvest as well today. First we'll give the cows their water. We'll give the horses, crashing about a bit, the horses their water as well, the sheep their water, well, I'm going to have to refill the tanker. I'm going to have to refill the tanker. All my water's suddenly disappeared. We're going to have to fill this thing a couple of times. So we'll get this done quick, then we can get the harvester on the move. And we are going to do straw. We're going to collect up the loose straw with the loady wagon, get that in the silo as well. So we've got plenty of loose straw for putting in these animal pens, because as I say, they are using a lot. Horses, are you doing okay? See, this is why I prefer the man truck. It has a rear steering axle, which makes manoeuvring in these tight spaces a little bit easier. Probably should have bought a man truck. Right, so the sheep need water too, and they've not got any. They didn't use as much as I thought they would. We also need to get the pallets, of course, shifted today as well. The eggs and the wool. We'll get them taken to the respective pay points for those. this back up then. I always park it in the silo. Right, now we want the harvester then. Things like the straw and that I will go around and do sort of off camera. I'm not going to bother too much with that at this precise moment. Gotta remember where part of the combine. In here. Got wheat and barley, haven't we? Thomas, so we're going to need the big header. We have actually got enough money in the bank. We've got obviously 3.9 million. So I have got enough money now to buy the forest bit of land. The forestry area on the map. If we wanted it. I'm going to unpark that because I'm going to need to be able to tab into this. Unfold it. Right, let's do a course play. This is field 3. 30-metre grain crop harvest. Nearest waypoint. So what I can do is I can start him off. I'll say I can start him off. Check what he's actually doing. Straw, which he is, so he can carry on and do that for me. He'll then also do the same on field 1 when we come to harvest that. He has finished doing slurry runs. We are going to need the John Deere on the loading wagon to do the straw. At the front. Got plenty of grass up at the BGA now, so we may have a trip up there with the wheel loader. Get that squished and start compacting it. That should make us a nice bit of money too. This guy's obviously going to do lots of unloading for us, lots of straw. Truck, aren't we? Fast track. What have you got in the back of you? You've got manure. I think that's because he was doing the greenhouses. Making sure they were fully stocked up and prepped. Anyway, we'll get these 2 harvests in. We'll then sell some more crops. We'll make a bit more money today, with it being obviously Friday, and then we'll buy probably the most expensive bit of land on this whole entire map. The Friday sale day, the forest area, which, if I remember right, is 3 million. exactly. In fact, actually, I can buy that now, and I'd still have 900 grand in the bank account. Done. Purchased. Oh, I've got a load of trees here, look. Fields 6 and 7 that we can probably look at chopping down and removing. Very nice. He's going to get to the end of the field. We want to make sure he's happily unloaded at some point when he gets full. If he gets full. I don't know what. So there's going to be a few trees that come out here as well once we get our logging machine. I can do a bit of a test here on the farm to make sure all that's working before I start going up into the wilderness and the wilds. On 3 rows, I don't actually know how much he'll have. Probably wasn't anywhere near to being full. He probably could have done this field in one go, this harvest combine. More or less. Right. How else are we looking? Our poplars are still green. They're not ready to harvest yet. As I say, the grass was harvested on field 7. Oh no, it's ready to it is ready to harvest again. Wow. Okay, interesting. Don't necessarily want to be doing a grass harvest though at this point in time. Might leave the grass. Can now obviously buy forestry machines, can't we? And I want one of these. This vehicle can transport tree logs. We don't have any tree logs yet. Right, let's have a look. Do we want caterpillar tracks or do we want olifers? I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to have a play with one. I'll probably lease one first. See which one is the best. I'm not convinced by... Yeah, Komatsu. I think the Komatsu's a bit on the small side. I think I prefer the Scorpion King. Right, so you've been and collected all of the... No, I haven't checked. How much digestate have we got? Because there's obviously going to be a lot now. $171,197 litres. Do you know what I think? I think I have him up doing the digestate to farm course. He'll be quite happy. He can run that course quite merrily. He will just bash into the tree here. That's something I can't unfortunately do anything about until I take that tree out. He does crash into it. That slows him down a little bit. Right, so we're going to do him on field work. We're going to have field 3 grain crop harvest. And field 3 unload to silo. No, too many courses. That offset's good. Start course at nearest waypoint. And then drive course, drive course. You'll pick up all the straw and you'll take it and you'll sell it for me. He's done 1, 2, he's done a few. Full of lanes. How many? He'd done 3 before I unloaded him. He's since done 1, 2, 3. This will be 5, so he will be nearer to full this time, I think. Definitely want to make sure he hits the field end. Yeah, he had 50,000 litres in there, near enough, didn't he? So, yeah, he was close to being full. He would have been full certainly going down that next row, which would have been bad for me, because then he would have been parked in the crop, which we don't want. Loading wagon, he'll pick up all this straw very, very quickly. Come up here, so he's got another 2 lanes to do after that. And it's helper Steve. Hello, Steve. He'll go and get all the digestate from BGA and bring back. This will be good as well because you better see all the grass that I've got loaded in the BGA now as we sort of drive in. Hence why I've got to get the wheel loader up here to do some squishing. Then we can get it covered. So we've got 1 silo full. Boom. 2 silos, and then we started on the 3rd. That's going to be a lot of silage. Drive in. He's not going to unload anything because he hasn't got anything to unload. He should then pick up the digestate. Yeah. So he'll do that quite merrily. Loading wagon's got the straw. Who's that? Helper. There's another helper, Steve. Lots of Steves on the farm today. Big pile of straw there. Let's see. He should manage that okay, though, I'm thinking. Oh, well, it does look good, doesn't it? Using the John Deere tractor with the John Deere loading wagon. They look like they're made for each other. Still got the steering axle locked on that, which is why he's having a little bit of a trouble turning around at the tops and bottoms of the fields, but one thing that does for me, of course, is give that harvester time to finish. well as well. He's getting good. He'll get 120,000 litres, probably 240. Around about 360,000 litres of straw off of this field alone. And obviously field 1 will be the big Mac Daddy field. I want him to stop. I want him to get all the way to the end. Stop. Then we're going to be on to field 1. What I'll do is I'll start him off and I'll quickly nip off with the truck and sell that trailer of barley. We're not even going to bother putting it in the silo. We're just going to take it and sell it wherever we've got the best price for it. Makes sense. Interject a bit of sale day with harvest day. Same goes for when we unload on field 1 in a minute. We'll just sell the crop. And get to field 1 without having to take the header off if I go this way. That start point or end point there, that is the end point. So start point down here. Right, of course. Right, back to the normal truck. So, best price for barley is Port Northwest. Not bad. That kind of works out well for me, because then when I come back from Port Northwest, I'm going to be near field 1 anyway to unload the guy. Saves me traipsing all over different parts of the map, doesn't it? Obviously the man truck, just need to keep our eye on him. Make sure we don't run into him. We're behind him, look. We have to do some Lewis Hamilton Mercedes style overtaking in a second. Give it the full beans down here. Obviously the man stuck behind a Williams. Yeah? Okay. Someone telling me about the dog at the vet's. 9:05 tomorrow morning. Great. That means I've got to get up early. Oh, got to slow down a bit earlier with this truck because it doesn't have the brakes. Yeah. Port Northwest was offering the best price for the barley, but not by a lot. Overcooked that a little bit. I haven't been here and sold here for a while. Not since the wood chips right at the start of the series. Have we?
If you've got like the end of
Back to the farm then. Got 81,000 for that. I'll get into this field. I can win. Right, here's Mr. Harvester then. He's here. And he's going to be... It's not going to be full for a while, I don't think. So I'll go wait for him down the bottom end of the field. That probably makes the most sense. As I say, loading wagons happily doing straw. We've got the... money from the barley sale just now, and obviously we're going to get, I can't even remember what was planted on this field. What is it? It was wheat. So best price for wheat at the minute is again Port Northwest. That's not too bad then. We can go there unless there's somewhere else. No, Port Northwest is the place to be for the wheat sale. If we was doing oats, maybe the animal supplies would have been a good place to go to. 1006. What's the combine doing? Wait, is that something? That's something new. That's got to be something that's new. That is. He's actually reversed out of the crop. I've never seen it do that before. Oh, get out of his way and let him go back to doing what he does. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's very clever of him. He knows he's going to get full, so he stops and reverses out of the crop to let the truck make room. That is ingenious. That's got to be something new in courseplay, because that never used to happen, did it? He just used to stop and go, I need to be unloaded. He's still having trouble getting around that tree. I'm going to have to take that tree out. John Deere is about to finish doing the straw on this field. I don't know if will he get full? Oh, he's clearly going to get full. How many roses is he going to have left? Because what I could probably do, I could let him unload, and then whatever he picks up, comes back and picks up, I could then use that to get the old, you know, the pigs and the straw for the pigs and the horses and the cows, can't I? That's an ingenious plan. Saves me equipping another trailer. So I'm assuming he'll get, well, he's definitely going to get full. He'll definitely hit 120,000 litres or whatever it is this holds. Maybe not on this lane, but certainly by the next one. Then that'll just leave those little bits, those little dregs left to do. And then I can come back, I can then go and top up the animals quickly before taking him over to field 1 and starting him off on the straw collection over there. So he's going to have what? He's going to get full in a little short second or two. So he'll have nearly 2 lanes, and then that like dribble down the edge to do. The manure is fine. I'm assuming the greenhouses and everything are all okay. What we haven't done for a while. We haven't done. Do we use him or do we use him? Pig food, our first real bill. Pigs like it. Obviously I can put a bit of pig food in their enclosure as well, as they do want pig food. One of the things I can do as well, once Matey's finished doing all the digestate runs down to the BGA, bringing all the digestate back from the BGA, I can have him doing a bit of a run on thinking about what I'm trying to say. I can get him to do a few runs of digestate then into the heating plant. Right, I'm going to go and sell the eggs. That makes sense. Right, so at that point we are full. So who's offering the best price for eggs? Eggs are Fenton Mill. Not sure where that is exactly. However, I've got to unload the combine again. Park him there for a second. Let's go get the truck. Has he backed out of the crop again? He has, by the looks of it. I think he's programmed to do that if you don't have a automatic combi unload thing. He's reversed back. He's not really left me a great deal of room. Gonna empty and unload this. I'll put it in the silo. I'll chuck it in the silo. I can always get it out and sell it again later. It's all getting a bit hectic again. A bit haywire. Got so much stuff on the move at one time again. Got Mr. Digester doing his digestate runs. I've got Mr. Man. Right. Where was we going? Fenton Mill. Can't remember where that was. Map. Somewhere in the middle. What we'll do is we'll go up here. Get the eggs delivered, then we'll get the wool taken to the spinnery, get the wool sold. Our little trees. Our little trees are growing. Little poplars. Can't wait to bale them for the first time. Get on with the show. Mill. I've got to go this way now. Very often I come to these kinds of places. Listen, it's this one here. That way, Slowpoke. Eggs. Right. This is one way to quickly sell the egg pallets. I'm gonna take them off the truck and throw them about by hand. I can just unload the trailer. It's genius. The 8500R's finished his first bit of first field, so I can take him and kind of gone the wrong way. Been on a bit of a sightseeing tour here to find our way back to the main farm. We'll cut across. Don't know. Through here. So we want some more eggs. Now I know where I'm taking them. Right, and then we'll get the wool. Wool will be next. Right, I know where that grain mill is now, so I know there's a quicker way to get to that. New Holland needs to be unloaded. Okay. Got carried away, got lost. Didn't mean to come this far. I meant to come to the shop. Back this way. Gotta always remember, it's at the Ledley. Turn left at Ledley. take you to the store, and then the grain mill is up from the store. It's up this road here. Do-do-do. That's one way to unload the eggs at a sale point, isn't it? And not bad, not bad at all. That's a good harvest income, that is. The eggs sold. I need to go this way. Might as well be going the long way round. Now I do believe as well, if I go in here, and pedal to the metal it, can't I? Quite a bit of wall, straw. Activate the work mode. Go get ourselves some pallets. Straw of wool. Take down to the old spinnerino. Down to the old wool factory then. Get rid of these. And what I'll do is I can carry on with the harvest then off the camera, can't I? Field 1 finished harvested, get the straw collected. And then we can come back and enjoy Saturday here on the Fenton Forest Farm, where no doubt I'll have cotton harvesting to do. Canola harvesting, corn harvesting and all that good stuff, because these fields are all bound to grow now over the weekend, the ones that hadn't. We'll get into the old spinnery. The spinnery's all not quite close to field 3 actually. It's just down here, isn't it? That's why I think I planted cotton on field 5. There we go. A load of wool. Sold. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've gone ahead and clicked that like button to show that you've liked it. I also hope you've left any questions, comments, suggestions or feedback in the comments section down below. And if you're new to the channel and you're not a subscriber, I sure hope you've gone and clicked that subscribe button. from CWATTYESO here on Fenton Forest Farm, it's goodbye for now.